Right now, in 2026, the American car market is built on a massive lie. Dealerships are actively convincing buyers that they need to finance a $50,000 brand new Ford F-150 just to get to work. What they hide from you is that modern half-ton pickup trucks have become fragile rolling computers. They are packed with complex 10-speed transmissions that violently jerk and fail at 60,000 miles, and twin turbocharged engines designed to require catastrophic repairs the exact second your warranty expires. You do not need a massive depreciating truck to survive. Hidden on local lots are older, unassuming crossover SUVs engineered during a golden era of manufacturing. You can buy them in cash for under 10 grand, treat them terribly, and they will physically outlast a brand new $50,000 truck. If you want to tear up your car payment book forever, these are the top 5 indestructible crossovers you need to buy right now. Starting off our list at number 5. In the modern automotive world, almost every manufacturer has switched to using continuously variable transmissions, or CVTs. The dark side of CVTs is that they use a fragile metal push belt notorious for snapping and destroying the entire transmission, resulting in a $5,000 replacement bill. But there is a specific crossover that entirely avoided this fatal flaw. This vehicle utilizes a traditional heavy-duty 6-speed planetary gear automatic transmission that is practically immune to failure. Mated to that transmission is the legendary 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine known as the 2ARFE. Mechanics across the globe consider the 2ARFE to be a masterclass in engineering. It uses port injection, meaning you never have to worry about carbon buildup destroying your valves, and it utilizes a heavy-duty timing chain instead of a rubber belt. Because this engine is incredibly unstressed, it routinely crosses the 300,000-mile mark with nothing more than basic oil changes. This is the 2013 to 2015 Toyota RAV4. Moving to number 4. When this specific Japanese automaker finally broke away from Ford to engineer their own vehicles independently, they created an absolute masterpiece. While others started shoving highly pressurized, failure-prone turbochargers into all their SUVs, this brand went in the complete opposite direction. They developed an engine architecture built entirely around ultra-high compression, naturally aspirated power. Because they rejected turbochargers, they completely eliminated the risk of blown turbos and extreme heat degradation under the hood. The 2.5-liter engine in this crossover is widely known to be bulletproof. Furthermore, instead of buying cheap, fragile transmissions from third-party suppliers, this brand engineered their own proprietary 6-speed automatic transmission from the ground up to perfectly match the engine's power band. The result is a vehicle with extremely sharp driving dynamics, massive cargo space, and a powertrain that laughs in the face of 200,000 miles. If you want an SUV that handles like a sports car but has the maintenance costs of an economy sedan, this is the 2013 to 2016 Mazda CX-5. We are rapidly approaching the top 3. But before you pull cash out of your bank account, I need to expose the most dangerous financial trap in the used car industry. You spot a clean-looking crossover on a lot. The dealer hands you a Carfax. It says clean title, 0 accidents. You feel secure, sign the papers, and drive off. 3 weeks later, the engine starts burning oil rapidly. The transfer case shudders, and the vehicle violently drops into limp mode on the highway. A mechanic hands you an invoice for $7,000. You stand there screaming, "But the history report was clean!" Here is the terrifying truth. Standard history reports are legally blind to mechanical defects. They only show police-reported accidents and dealership service visits. They do absolutely nothing to tell you if the model you're buying has a widespread factory defect, a catastrophic transmission failure rate, or a high-severity safety recall. When an owner realizes their engine is dying, they quickly trade it in. The dealership sends that ticking time bomb to auction, and a smaller lot sells it to you with a clean Carfax. You are playing Russian roulette with your life savings. That is why the smartest car buyers in 2026 refuse to buy anything without running the VIN through carclarity.online first. When you type the 17-character VIN into carclarity.online, it bypasses the shady dealership and taps directly into the United States government's official NHTSA database. Within 3 seconds, CarClarity scans decades of verified consumer complaints and safety recalls. It instantly outputs a normalized risk score from 1 to 10. If the crossover has a documented history of shattering transmissions, CarClarity flashes a massive red high-risk warning right on your screen before you hand over a single dollar. Scan the QR code on the screen right now, or click the link at the top of the description to go to carclarity.online. When you create a free account today, my system will instantly deposit 3 free tokens into your balance. You get 3 completely free deep intelligence vehicle checks to use right on the lot. No credit card required. Scan the code, save carclarity.online, and never buy a ticking time bomb again. Coming in at number 3, if you want to know what absolute peak Japanese engineering looks like, you must look back at this specific generation. Modern versions of this crossover use a tiny 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that has a heavily documented history of oil dilution problems, where raw gasoline literally leaks past the piston rings. But if you rewind the clock to this specific older generation, you completely avoid that disaster. Underneath the hood of this unassuming, boxy crossover sits the absolute legend, the K24 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. In the mechanic community, the Honda K-Series block is widely regarded as one of the most indestructible pieces of metal ever cast. It utilizes a heavy-duty timing chain and traditional port injection. This engine simply refuses to die. Paired with a heavy-duty 5-speed automatic transmission, this vehicle will easily haul your family through the snow for 500,000 miles. You can find them sitting on used car lots for under $6,000, making them one of the greatest automotive bargains on planet Earth. This is the 3rd-generation 2007 to 2011 Honda CR-V. Number 2 on our list brings us into the realm of extreme luxury on an absolute poverty budget. Buying a 10-year-old European SUV is a guaranteed way to drain your savings account on catastrophic electrical failures. But this specific luxury crossover is the ultimate exception. When average buyers see the premium badge on the grille, they instantly assume it will cost a fortune to maintain, keeping used market prices incredibly low. What they do not realize is that underneath the gorgeous wood grain trim and acoustic glass, this car shares its mechanical skeleton with the Toyota Highlander. It is powered by the legendary 2G RF 3.5-liter V6. Because it shares parts with standard Toyotas, you get all the prestige and comfort of a high-end luxury vehicle, but your repair bills look exactly like an economy car. If you need a water pump, you are buying cheap, highly available Toyota parts. It provides a whisper-quiet ride and extreme durability for a fraction of the cost of a new truck. This is the 2010 to 2015 Lexus RX 350. And finally, number 1, the holy grail of indestructible transportation. While modern trucks use thin aluminum components, this crossover uses massive, overbuilt steel suspension arms. If you find the models equipped with the 3.3-liter 3MZ FE V6 engine, you have found a unicorn. This specific V6 is famously known as a non-interference engine. In most modern cars, if the timing belt snaps while driving, the internal pistons will aggressively smash into the valves, completely destroying the motor and requiring an $8,000 replacement. But in this specific crossover, if the timing belt snaps, the engine simply stops running safely. You tow it to a mechanic, bolt a new $80 belt onto the front, and the engine fires right back up with absolutely zero internal damage. It is practically invincible. The automatic transmission shifts flawlessly, even after decades of heavy abuse. If you see one of these sitting on a lot, buy it immediately in cash. It will outlast you. This is the 1st-generation 2004 to 2007 Toyota Highlander. Stop getting trapped in massive loans for fragile trucks. Buy a a proven engine. And remember to always protect yourself and run the VIN through carclarity.online before you sign a single piece of paper. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never get ripped off again. See you next time.